Hello and welcome! Today, we are diving deep into a book that might just change the way you see one of the most challenging phases of parenting. We're talking about The Montessori Toddler by Simone Davies. Welcome to Book Lovers Unite! So, if you are currently navigating the wild, wonderful, and sometimes totally overwhelming toddler years, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We've all heard of the terrible twos, right? But what if we could do more than just survive it? I mean, we've all been there. The public tantrums, the house looking like a disaster zone, the constant power struggles over, well, everything. It's no wonder this stage has such a bad reputation. But what if we've been looking at it all wrong? This is where the book just flips the whole script. It asks us to reframe these classic toddler behaviors. What if we could have the terrific twos instead? Suddenly, a tantrum isn't just a kid being difficult, it's a form of exploration. And those endless power struggles? That's not defiance. That's their brain's biological need for independence kicking into high gear.
Okay, so let's dig into the core philosophy here. It really all comes down to a fundamental mindset shift in how we see these incredible little people. Simone Davies makes this really powerful point. Toddlers are not chaotic little beings that we need to control. Nope. They are explorers. They're driven by this intense, built-in need to become independent. And once you really get that, really get it, everything else in the book just clicks into place.
You've probably heard this famous Montessori quote, right? Help me to do it myself. This is the key to everything. Just think about that meltdown your toddler had when you tried to put their shoes on for them. It wasn't about the shoes. It was because their powerful internal mission to master that skill got blocked by you.
So, the book says our job has to change. We need to stop being the boss who just barks orders and instead become the guide. We're here to support their journey, not just command them through it. So what does this actually look like in your house? Well, it all starts with their environment.
All right, this is one of my favorite parts of the book because it's so practical and, honestly, kind of fun. It's all about creating what Montessori calls a prepared environment. This is where the big ideas become real, everyday things in your own home.
First thing, let's talk about toys. The book says to ditch that giant bottomless toy box. You know the one? It's basically a black hole for plastic bits. Instead, you set up low open shelves with just a handful of activities out at a time. This simple change creates an environment of calm and order, and it actually invites them to focus instead of just dumping everything out and getting overwhelmed.
And this idea goes way beyond toys. It's about looking around your house and removing all the tiny barriers that make your child dependent on you. A low hook for their own coat, a little stool so they can reach the sink, their own cups and plates in a drawer they can actually open. These aren't just little conveniences. They are powerful messages that say, I trust you. You are capable. The confidence a toddler gets from pouring their own water is absolutely incredible to see.
Okay, so the house is set up. But what about our day-to-day interactions? How does this guide mentality play out when we're actually with them? Let's take a look. The book talks a lot about this concept of practical life. And here's the secret. Toddlers don't just want to play. They are desperate to be a part of the family tribe. They want to do the real, meaningful work that they see you doing all day long. This means inviting them into your world to do real stuff. And yeah, let's be honest, having a toddler help sort the laundry can turn a 5-minute job into a 20-minute one. I get it. But the book stresses that getting it done fast isn't the goal. The goal is to build their self-esteem, to make them feel valued and important, and frankly, a kid who feels capable is a kid who's a whole lot more cooperative. Now, this next part is a total game changer. Our language. You see, our brains, and especially toddler brains, don't really hear words like no or don't. If you yell, don't run, all they really hear is run. So the trick is to tell them what you want them to do. Don't run becomes please use your walking feet. Stop standing on the table becomes feet belong on the floor. It's a subtle switch, but wow, the results are pretty amazing. So what about those tantrums? Because they are going to happen. The book is really clear. Our job is not to stop the crying. Our job is to be the calm anchor in their emotional storm. You get down on their level and you validate their feeling. I can see you're so angry that we have to leave the park. You don't fix it. You just see it. And it's incredible how often that's all they need for the storm to pass. So, after all that, the big question is this the right book for you and your family? Let's break it down. Okay, so you will absolutely love this book if you're looking for a respectful, collaborative way to parent your kid, who's probably between 1 and 4 years old. It's filled with tons of practical checklists and ideas. On the other hand, if you prefer a more strict, authoritarian style, this might feel a little soft, and you really have to be willing to slow down to a toddler's pace, which can be a real challenge in our busy world.
I want to leave you with this one idea from the book that really stuck with me. It's this beautiful metaphor that parenting a toddler isn't about getting immediate results. It's about planting seeds. We might not see the flowers today, but we are tending the garden. It's a wonderful reminder to be patient with them and also with ourselves.
So now I really want to hear from you. Have you tried any of these Montessori ideas at home? Did ditching the toy box actually work, or did it just create a different kind of mess? Share your stories, the successes, the failures, all of it, down in the comments below. Let's learn from each other.
And hey, if you found this review helpful, please hit that thumbs up button and think about sharing it with another parent or caregiver who's in the toddler trenches right now. And of course, make sure you subscribe to Book Lovers Unite for more explainers just like this one. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next chapter.